Alright, another hidden object scene. Okay, find all the matching items. That is a huge room, actually, to use as a hidden object scene. It's kind of weird with Domini games, actually, now that I think about it. Every game you play they usually use the same type of hidden object scene, you know? Either it's trunks or chests or something in one game, and then the next game is usually a closet, or the next one is also a closet, and this one is usually rooms. I know the first one was a desk, but still, it's kind of funny now that you think about it. Anyway, find all the matching items. What do I need? Is that paired items? Is that what they mean about it? I guess it is. There is a picture over here. Let's do that. It does work. So there's a doll somewhere. This one is in the shaming corner. Is that what it's called in English? That was just a roughly translation, actually. Christmas stocking or decorations. Oh, the eerie ambience. I like it. I love it. A bat. Voila. What else do we have? It is really small items today. A brush. I haven't really seen one. There's a small one there. Ah, a pencil. It's going haywire. The PEC is malfunctioning. That's definitely one of the clues. Alright. Got another clue. Instruments detect PEC spikes. And they all do that. No, the Twilight doesn't. I wonder what kind of ghost he is. What a pencil. Voila. Off you go. A half-eaten apple. Got a lighter. Alright, so we've got a funky looking candlestick. No, they don't go there. So what do we need for this? This will make a perfect makeshift grappling hook. Ah. For the bag. Okay, makeshift grappling hook. Catch the bag with the hook by tapping the button at the right moment. Okay. Got a balloon. It's deflated. And a UV lamp. So what do we need for this? There's a child a lot inhaling helium to speak in a funny high-pitched voice. I wonder if I can recreate it. Oh yeah, who hasn't done that? Who hasn't done that? Betrayal burned hotter than any fire. Now I'll bind his fate with tears, just as he bound my heart with lies. Annabelle herself left this message. But what did her husband do? Betrayal burned hotter than any fire? What does that mean? So he betrayed her? Oh, we got a mini object scene. Fire. Tears. That water. In heart. So I wonder what happened. Chest Mosaic piece. And here's a stapler remover. Oh, that's the helium. Or welding oxygen tank, okay. A music box. I'll go look for the bride and groom figurines. Fear not, I already have them. A VCR tape. That's definitely pre or... Not pre. After the Ashfords. Let's go and let's go and take a look at it. Adjust the image on the television so that no symbol is left without a connecting line. To rotate a pointer, click on it. So that no symbol is left without a connecting line. Oh, okay, so I just need to do this. Okay. Oh, here's the code. That is an interesting handwritten hint right there. A single pen can make multiple colors. I'm astonished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really like the eerie sounds of voice laughing in the background. I tried to cleanse the house, but every time I lit a fire, it went out immediately. There's a pressure in the basement, as if the walls are breathing. What is it? Why is it scribbled over? Annabelle appeared again. She has no eyes. At first she was crying, but when I spoke to her, her face twisted and her scream shook the house. She doesn't want peace, only vengeance. Everybody's just... His face is just... scratched over. All of my attempts only made her more furious. In the basement I found a symbol unlike anything I've seen before. It looks to be older than the mansion itself. Perhaps the old is the answer, but I won't stay here any longer. This house can no longer be cleansed by unconventional means. No. This is actually really good so far. I see, conventional methods aren't working. That means I need to find another way through her past. Well, I've always been fascinated by haunted games. Not horror games, not mind you, but delving into or solving a mysterious case in the paranormal world has always fascinated me. And there is actually a lot of games out there, both from Elephant Games and Domini Games, but also from other developers from throughout the periods, which are dealing with the paranormal. Alright. So we figure out what happened, at least, or why she's still here. She seeks vengeance, apparently, on her husband. Which is kind of interesting. I wonder if I can use this as a lever. Or lever. No? I can't freeze the water either. That's strange. So what do I need it for then? Ah! I don't think this is a good idea. It's pressured air. Okay. Let's go into the basement. By the looks of it. It seems she tied to this place. That just looks old. I need to check what's inside. She definitely is eerie. Here's the mirror. Let's pick up these tarot cards. So... Oh! Huh. That scared me a little bit. Locked? We'll have to find the keys. It seems important. Annabelle was clearly hiding something in it. Maybe it's her personal chest. 28 tarot cards so far? It looks interesting. No lock or keyhole, but several pieces are missing from this mosaic. Got a ribbon? Someone clearly wanted to protect their food. It looks really new. What an intricate looking dollhouse. The handles of this lid is completely useless. Let's nail it back on with something heavy. Here's the second part. And some pliers. I guess I'll have to improvise a handle. There isn't one. It's broken and doesn't work. Soldering might fix it. A soldering tool is needed then. Well, here's a ribbon. And we got some pliers. Can I use this to cut the chain? Oh, I can. Another hidden object scene. They sure are filled to the brim with hidden object scenes. That's the third one in this chapter. Fourth one in this chapter. Okay. Oh. Look at this packed freezer. I think this pineapple have gotten a little too much frost damage. Anyway, you find all the frozen vegetables. Yeah, there is a lot of frozen vegetables in here. I don't think a can of peaches works as a vegetable. A freshly made sandwich. Cucumber. This is actually also a vegetable. Not according to the Domini games, that's for sure. Frozen vegetables. One more, I guess? Ah, can. Large frozen can. Yes. Ah. Worked as a hammer, of course. And here's the crescent for the clock. Sturdy tape, this is. Where can I find something sharp around here? Well, I only have a dull axe, but I don't think I'll need to use that here. Alrighty, repair the clock, return all parts of the dial to their correct positions. You can move all the crescent moons along the straight lines by tapping on them. I think we've tried this kind of puzzle before. Oh, we need to do it the other way. And we need to get that up there. That's the wrong way. Ah. There we go. It can be a tricky puzzle. Silver spoon. And some tarot cards. Let's see what's in this pottery plant. The last mosaic piece. Alrighty. Let's head down to the basement. Before she's getting more vengeful. That wasn't here. Where's that? That was the chest. Assemble the mosaic by sending its fragment toward the center. You can rotate it using the arrows. Ah, okay, we need to basically just align them. That doesn't look like it goes there. No? Yeah, maybe. That couldn't have... Nope. Definitely doesn't go there. Ah, it light up green when it's placed correctly. Yes. I don't know, it kind of looks weird. I don't know if that goes there. Maybe it does. This is definitely not correct. Well, at least now we know what the outer line is. So these two needs to be switched around. Oh my goodness. Voila. June 2nd, 1893. Richard's avoiding me. I see his gaze less. He talks about business, about meanings, but I feel it's a lie. Why won't he look me in the eyes? Now everything is clear. The day before the wedding, Richard cheated on Annabelle with Lillian. She was drowning in betrayal. Writing these lines, it was his pain that turned her into a ghost. Jesus Christ, Richard. Later the same day, Clara wrote that she saw him with Lillian. What will happen to our wedding? I can't breathe from the pain. My hands are shaking as I write these lines. Well, that's a way to start off a wedding, I guess. Strange symbol. It clearly doesn't belong to Annabelle's story. But what does it mean? That was the strange symbol that was written in the journal in the library. I wonder if we need to do something else in here. It clearly does. Seems like we need to do something. An interesting initials charm. That's A for Annabelle. And a Domini dog. Suction cup keychain. There seems to be something at the bottom of the barrel. I need to pump the water out. Maybe I can use that here. That was weird. Let's take another look. Got a stone pyramid. Let's check the fridge again. It looks like we've got some areas that are only marked partially. So let's find these. It looks like the cane up here. They aren't zoomed in by the looks of it. What is this? What is this? Is it turned upside down? I can't really see what this is. Ah, maybe it's over here. Then we got this. A banana. Another note. But where? It doesn't look like it's one of those out here. But then again, it kind of does look like one of them. There it is. And the last one. A bone. Mm-hmm. Ah, the stone pyramid and the bone. If Annabelle truly went into the lake after the betrayal, that's where it all ended. Time to check the path. So she drowned herself. That's what she mean about drowning herself in tears. Near the rubber boots. Time to go look at the mirror, the river, or the lake. Seems awfully quiet. Let's get these tarot cards. Let's take a look at it. It doesn't look like I can see anything in the water. Got a pump. Some more tarot cards. There's no keyhole, like at all. How strange. Well, I have to saw it off then. Is that a memorial lantern? Small file. How do I light this lantern? If only I can see the dark like a bat. Although they all use echolocation. Well, I need to figure out how to assemble the pump. That's the same place. If only I can reach the back. If only I knew how to fly.